Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. It's currently Wednesday, August 12th. And if you're watching this on the day I upload it, which is Thursday, August 20th, the new shop update is about to go live, okay? Depending what time of day you're watching this. It's going up at 12 Mountain Daylight Time. Everything from 3 new apparel designs, okay? A sleeve embroidery, a chest embroidery, and I guess 2 chest embroideries, the cat one and the bee one. And then the 4 glitter magnets, the froggy pillow covers, coloring book restocks, some sticker restocks, some overstock apparel that I'm listing, and some B grades, stuff like that. Go take a look. For August 12th today I got a lot of work to do. It always gets scary once I commit to a date, because then I really got to get my butt in gear. So there's a lot of shop prep left to do, and we're away this weekend, so I can't do any shop prep on the weekend. And the reason we're away is because we're going to Vancouver. That's where we used to live. We moved away 4 years ago, leaving our friend group behind, which is actually very sad. Why did we do that? To be closer to family, but what if your friends are like your family? Now, we have seen our friends since then. Like, we've gone back to Vancouver. We've met up in Mexico a couple times for friends' weddings. But I think it's been a few years now since we actually physically were in Vancouver. So this trip is long overdue. And this was kind of a last-minute decision. We just decided this like 2 weeks ago that we were going. Because a couple of our friends are hosting a summer party and everyone's getting together. And not everyone gets together all the time anymore. Like, people have kids and stuff, so I thought this is a good time to go because most of my Vancouver friends will be there. Not everybody, but most people will be in attendance. So it's a good time to go and hang out with everybody. So we're leaving Friday afternoon and then coming back Monday morning, although we'll probably like get home in the afternoon. So we'll be missing nearly 4 days out of this next week of shop prep. So yeah. It's going to be tight timing. And that's also why the shop update was pushed back. Because one, I did need more time. But what made me officially decide to push the shop update back was this trip. Because I didn't want to leave right after I like release new stuff. Go out of town and then I can't pack the orders. So that's why I'm pushed back the shop update till after the trip. Now it's already the afternoon at the time I'm starting this vlog. It's 1:40 p.m. So I don't know how much I'll vlog today. But we'll get some stuff done. The vlog export is going right now, so I can't really touch my computer because lately Premiere Pro's been a little finicky. So I do need to make the thumbnails still, but I'll do that after this is done. And so I'm going to prioritize stuff I can do away from the computer. I could do spreadsheet stuff on a different computer because there's a lot of spreadsheet stuff to do. But what I really should do is pull out all like our B graded overstock apparel and just get that organized and start taking some photos. I'm undecided if I'm going to photograph everything because it's going to be a lot, but at least need to like write down a list of what we have and maybe even label stuff with stickers. Like, I could number all of these. The photos might just be them folded up in their sleeves. Like, I don't want to take out every single article out of the package and like lay it flat, take a photo. But for B grades maybe, because usually I do photograph the defects on the B grades. So I've got a few stationary sweatshirts here, a bunch of stationary pocket tees, and then I have these. These are all leftovers from when I would pre-stitch stuff out. And then I've got some B grades up here. Then there's this bin here, which is just extra stuff that was made by mistake. It's not B grade, it's not flawed in any way. But, you know, for example, this is a boxy tee. Maybe it was supposed to be a regular tee. I have no idea. I don't remember what each of these were. Christian's the one who made them. But maybe just this was supposed to be a 5XL instead of a 4XL, or who knows. And we held on to them because if someone did order that specific variant, we could then offload it. But there's like well over 1,500 possible apparel variants in the shop. We might even be closer to 2,000 now. So the odds of someone ordering exactly this is pretty slim. I think we've gotten rid of 1 shirt the entire time we've had this bin. So I think it's time to just list them, discount them a little bit. Okay, step one is select all my orders that have holds on them and check to see if anyone ordered any of that stuff yet. Some of it's obviously not listed, but the stationery stuff is in the WeChat. So let's just take a look. See if any of that's in here. Nope. So now I'm gonna go to that listing and hide it, just so no one orders something. No! No, 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 no! My computer just shut off. I was over an hour deep into the vlog export with like an hour left. It was doing this last week, but it was doing it right at the start of the vlog, so I wasn't wasting my time. This is a new thing that's happening, is my computer will completely shut off while I'm exporting the vlog. Either restart or shut down. Looks like it did a restart this time. I don't know what to do about that. Like, I've updated so much stuff on my computer, including Premiere Pro, and I'm working in a new file. It's not the same. Like, I reuse the same Premiere Pro file every time I edit a vlog. I just delete the clips and bring in new clips. This is a new one. Like, the way I got around it last week is I just cut the vlog into 90-second segments, exported all of those individually, and then combined them all. I don't want to do that again. Like, if it was just a matter of splitting the vlog half and half, that would be so much easier. But 90-second segments for a vlog that's over an hour long? No. I've got too much to do. I cannot deal. Okay, what was I even frickin' saying? I gotta hide the listing so no one else orders one of those items. No one's been ordering them. I'm gonna mark them down a lot, and then if they don't sell within the next month, I'm donating them. I'm gonna try exporting the vlog with Media Encoder. I've tried so many different tricks I found online, like every possible thing I could find through Google or a Reddit thread, I've tried. Other than this, I guess. I just saw it when I was Googling it and I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? I've done like cache clears, update graphics card. I've tried software encoding instead of hardware encoding, this and that. I'll spare you the jargon and the details. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's a tiny ticky doo back there. Now the time estimate is 2 hours and climbing. Third export attempt. I found one more thing that might fix the problem, because apparently the Lumetri color can be pretty heavy on the export, and I do use that to add like a pinkish filter to my videos. So if I have to turn that off, I guess I could do that. It's better than having no vlog at all. And on a random note, I think I officially can no longer charge my S6 via plugging it in, because the bits are all bent in there and I tried bending them back into place and I can't even get the charger in there. So wireless charge only. So for these stationary ones, we have some ivory crew necks. There's one extra small and then 4 size small. Then there's also a small pink crew neck. Then there's one hoodie, which is size large, also light pink. And I'm marking these down to $25. Now the witch hat ones are a lightweight fabric. They're not the fleecy interior, it's French terry. I love these shirts. I actually forgot I have some blank ones that I wear. I guess because it's been summertime, but I still wear sweaters, I guess, over my t-shirts. Anyway, I love these blanks so much. They're slightly shorter because it is women's, except for the size larges. I couldn't get the women's one in size large, so it's a similar sweatshirt, but unisex. So the size larges are the full length. The small and 3XL are a little shorter. So I got 3 smalls, 3 3XLs, then 5 larges. And there goes the computer. Okay. I'm going to mark these down to $25 as well. I think that means I'm losing money on them because these blanks were pretty expensive. But whatever. I just need to clear them. $25 better than $0. For gallery pets, these are actually not all the Bellin canvas. So we do have an extra small of this dusty rose color for the doggies. A small black doggy. 2 large cats in black. And then in this dark heather gray color, we've got a 3XL dog and a 4XL dog. Then there are some Gildan ones. So there's a bunch of 5XLs here. There's 2 dogs and then 5 cats. This is also a dark heather gray color, darker than what we offer right now, because we have this medium tone gray available, but we don't have this darker gray available. So here you go. Lots of 5XLs. So if that's your size, or maybe it's a couple sizes bigger, maybe you want a comfy sleeping shirt, I don't know, or you just want a big oversized shirt, we got a lot of those. And I'm going to list these for $15. Usually my t-shirts are $30. Gallery Pets is usually $35 because the transfers were more expensive, although I'm about to drop the price now that we're printing our own transfers. But these specific ones were $35 originally, but the ones I'm sitting here will be marked down to $15. I'm going to make overstock labels that are just letters of the alphabet. I'm just going to start at Z so that I don't smudge ink. So I did A, C, D, E. I skipped B because I mark stuff as B grade and I don't want there to be any confusion. Do I know the alphabet backwards? Maybe I don't. I just gotta keep my hand underneath. G, H, I. I just realized some of these are gonna need deeps though. For example, you know, if there's 5 of a certain size, they would have to share the same alphabet letter, just for the sake of, like, inventory. It's kind of like a skew, I guess. Because I'm going to make the skews, like, OS for overstock, and then, like, 00A, 00C, 00D, something like that, where the letter is incorporated into the skew. So for this one, it's one of a kind. You're getting A. And I'm trying to make the listings as I go. The only thing is I don't have the photos here. Although for this, I might have the photos saved to Shopify. It might be there. So I'm putting the SKUs like that. And then, so for D, for example, we have 2. Because there are 2 of these larges. And they both have a D on them. That's how I'm doing it. The barcodes are irrelevant for these listings. We're just going off of the stickers. Stationary pocket tees, I'm marking these down to 15 as well. They normally retail for 35. And we have size large and size small. 23 total shirts, but only 2 sizes. Could make a good painting shirt. Any artists in your life? You could start Christmas shopping. Then there are 2 brown ones. These were spares that we kept because I would keep 1 spare of every size. And I forgot we had those. I found them in the back storage in the embroidery room. So we have an extra large and a 2XL in the brown. Just 1 of each. Now let's take a look at what's all in here. More gallery cats. Froggies. Just trying to sort them out. Okay, long sleeve, boxy, regular, cat. So we have a small Luna pink on the lavender, and then a 2XL Halloween cats on the faded black. For boxy tee, we've got an extra large ivory. For regular tees, we've got a medium denim blue and a 2XL dark gray, faded black, whatever I call it. Yeah, faded black t-shirt with the froggies. And then 2 long sleeves. We've got an extra large black and then a 4XL Carolina blue. And then for gallery pets, we've got extra large black dog, 3XL pink dog, 4XL black cat, and medium green dog, 5XL blue cat, and a medium black cat. And over here we have a tortie cat, size large. Yeah, that's you on the sweater. Yeah, that's you. I don't think these necessarily warrant being marked down half price because there's nothing wrong with them. But I think I will mark them down half price this time just because there's so much to clear. Yeah, Midna, it's a good deal. Vlog export is about 1/3 of the way done. Come on, you can do it. Wait a minute, this gallery cats is a long sleeve tee, not a regular tee. I had all the galleries in one pile and didn't even realize one was a long sleeve. Ma'am? Okay, I was able to assign photos for most of them except the Bella and Canvas ones. I'll have to grab those photos off my computer. But the rest were just already on my Shopify, so I could attach them to the listing. Now I think the last thing I'm going to do, I have these sort of organized by design. I might reorder them by size, and then it's easier to browse. The problem is the photos overlapping the text for some reason, so if it says L, is that an XL or just L? I can't tell. Video exports over 2/3. Oh my goodness, please, please work. I might have to stop using my color filter though. I've already adjusted my camera so that it's filming in a warmer tone. And then I don't need the Lumetri color. And hopefully that is what the problem is. It's just weird that it's been working this whole time. Why would it suddenly stop working? I used all my alphabet stickers except 4. Okay, now the B grade bin, which is overflowing. I've got one zip that is completely blank. It's got a little hole. So I'll probably get Christian to just put the Froggy palette on it, and then we'll sell it as a B grade. So I'll have to open a lot of these up to really get a sense of the defect. Although some, like this one, it says break in chest DTF. So we can see the error right here. Don't know how that happened. Maybe he peeled when it was too hot still. I don't know. This one's got a weirdly stitched zipper here. It's almost like a fold. But other than that, it's fine. This one, Christian used the wrong shade of pink. So the pink strawberries are blending into the crew neck. Missing branch. Okay, so I think the story behind this one is he thought the embroidery was done, so he took it off and unhooped it, only to realize that it didn't stitch out the final branch here. Like he probably had a thread break and didn't realize. And so yeah, he took it off the machine, so it's missing the black stem. But that's pretty minor. This one just has a red sticker. Oh, right. Okay, so this one I feel like it just kind of stitched weird, where like this wing halfway through, it starts to look a little more see-through. Like, do you see this line here? And then underneath it just, I don't know. It's a little funky, so I designated that one a B grade. This one says hole on front and bottom, so I'm going to have to open that up and get a sense of what the hole is like. Oh, I can actually see some of it. Although I'll still take it out just so I can get a photo of where exactly that hole is, but I can see the tear. Because sometimes we receive the blanks and they have holes in them, and I don't bother returning them. We typically just sell as B grade. Oh, incorrect pink on this one. It still looks cute. It's the lighter pink instead of this darker pink. What's wrong with this one? Hole in seam on arm. Just wasn't quite sewn correctly, I guess. So we got quite a mix here. T-shirts, sweatshirts, all kinds of stuff. What's this? This is blank. We can put something on it. It's got some tiny holes here. That's the kind of thing we could end up missing on some shirts, but we just happened to notice the holes on this one. Very, very small, but there's a few of them there. Might actually stitch out the new B chest onto this one, because I was thinking of using faded black for that design for the product photo. So I'll steal that. Although it is a long sleeve tee, but it would work for like a close-up of the embroidery for a regular t-shirt as well. It's kind of like how I stitched out a crew neck for the sleeve embroidery, but I'm still going to use that photo for the hoodies. I'll just try to crop out the neck part. It'll at least work for the close-ups. I mean, maybe, if I'm going to embroider, maybe I should put the new embroidery on this instead of doing Froggy. And then that would double as a sample blue photo. Yeah. Okay, I'm putting new embroidery on that. Because the flaws shouldn't be visible in the photos, and if they are, I'll just edit them out. Except for like the actual listing for the B grade, then yes, I'll show the flaw. But for like the main product photos, I'll use the B grade. More. Breaking news, the vlog has exported. So toggling off the Lumetri color worked, because I have an adjustment layer, this purpley magenta layer, that has stuff on it. So there's color balance where I boost the saturation a bit. There's another color balance RGB where I sometimes boost the reds there if a clip's looking a little bit drab, but that's toggled off. And there's levels just to increase the brightness of my clips. And then the Lumetri color, which applies that pink filter to my video. and toggling off the Lumetri color worked. I was worried I might have to disable the entire adjustment layer, but no. So hopefully that's a consistent fix. Hopefully it wasn't a fluke that solves it this time. So I'll upload the video right now and make the thumbnail, and then I can get back to the B grade apparel. This doesn't even look like me. Like, that face feels unfamiliar to me. Are you kidding me? I was just getting started on the bee design when the needle broke. I had a needle break during my live stream last night. Like, what's going on? And because it slams the blunt broken bit into the fabric, it rips the fabric. So now there's a hole. Maybe I should abandon stitching on this shirt. Green's probably the better choice anyway for showcasing the bee design because it matches the sketchbook and it'll look good. The brown isn't contrasting very well here. I've got it stitching slow because I'm scared, but you know what I realized? I used the wrong stabilizer. I used the sweatshirt one because I was thinking of reusing the one I cut off the bee. I'm like, this is still usable, but I didn't use it. I cut this, two layers for a t-shirt. That's gonna show through. Kiki is really interested in the Big Brother live feed. Right now they're pretending they're on an airplane. I'm gonna keep this one for myself. So it's okay I used the wrong stabilizer. As long as it's not showing through all bad, because like if I'm wearing it in the vlogs, I don't want to put forth a bad example of what it looks like. But also I'm thinking I'll order more of this shirt color, because when I ordered the shirts, this design didn't exist, but I think this is gonna be a really popular shirt color for this. So that's why she was attacking the screen. She likes the ad break screen. I'm gonna order more green because I think it'll be popular for the bee. I might order that on Monday when we're back, or like Friday morning before we leave or something, because I don't want to order anything right now that might arrive while we're gone on the weekend. Ma'am? Time to get cooked. Kiki panini. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I found these B grade blanks in the closet, so I'm going to stitch these out too. I'm running back and forth between the embroidery room and then my photography station, photographing the B grades. Here's how the design looks on the blue. I think it's super cute. This is the blue zip specifically, although the hoodies and crew necks are a similar shade of blue. And it's now the next morning. It's Thursday. It's the last day here. We're leaving tomorrow for Vancouver. So gotta get some stuff done. I did not finish the B grade photography and making the listings and whatnot last night because I spent so much time in the embroidery room. But I do want to finish it up today just so the task is done. And I might just upload the photos as is with no editing. I made sure to turn up the brightness on the camera a lot, so hopefully they're not too dark. But the thing is, the photos will be big because usually I make the photos smaller before uploading them, but time is of the essence. So since these are just temporary listings, we can have some temporary photos. Also, Minna had a vet appointment today. A little checkup on her mouth, her 2-week post-dental checkup, because she had 6 teeth removed. Her 2 biggest ones on the top, and then 4 little incisors in the front. And it's all looking really good. There's still just a little bit of the stitches remaining on the upper area, but that should come out now that she's transitioning back to a mix of dry food and wet food, because she was on wet food only for a while. But it's looking great otherwise. And I've been looking into new EU regulations because I first heard of these a couple days ago, and there's new rules that are going into effect as of the 12th, which was yesterday. So there's this new thing, PPWR, Packaging and Packaging Waste Regulation. It just went into effect yesterday. There was an 18-month grace period apparently, but this is the first I'm hearing of it as of like 2 days ago. And based on what I'm reading, I'm pretty sure I will be affected by this, which is a problem because I would effectively have to turn off EU shipping for now. So the purpose of this is to have more eco-friendly packaging and whatnot, which is great. It says from 2030 onward, all packaging on the EU market must be recyclable and plastic packaging must contain minimum shares of recycled content. And based on the timeline, it's like as of this date, it has to be 70% recycled content. And then as of this date, it has to be 80% recycled content. And basically you need proof that your packaging meets those standards. So this regulation, it's a little confusing because there's different rules that apply to different roles in the supply chain. Anything from supplier, manufacturer, importer, producer, or distributor. And you can be multiple of those. Like you could be a producer and a distributor. You could be the manufacturer and producer and distributor. Like you're not just one of those things. You can be multiples. So depending on which role you are in that chain I was talking about, you would need either like a representative, definitely needs like paperwork. You might need to put a QR code on your packaging. There's like a whole list of things, and it's really confusing, like what applies to what and who. I don't know. So there's like a timeline written out here. August 12th. This is a key deadline. The PPWR applies bindingly in all EU member states. From now on, the authorized representative requirement for companies without an establishment in the target country, that would be me. My company does not exist in any EU countries. It takes effect along with the conformity assessment procedure with EU declaration of conformity and technical documentation, as well as the new PFAS limits for food packaging. And then by February, the EU countries have to have established penalty rules for people who infringe on this new rule. So that's one thing. And it says producers may indicate fulfillment of their obligations with a symbol and a QR code. Although I'm not a producer, so I don't think that applies to me, but I am a distributor. But like whoever does produce the packaging would have to put the symbol on it. Like I would have to use packaging that has the QR code. I'm confused. I don't have to put the QR code on, but someone else has to, and I have to use the products that have the QR code on it. But then it says who's affected. The short answer, practically every company that manufactures, imports, or sells packaging or packaged products in the EU. I have packaged products. And it also says the PPWR applies to all packaging regardless of material, from the shipping box to the product packaging to the filler material. So a lot of my products are just packaged in like the glassine paper sleeves, but some stuff does have plastic packaging on it. But there's also my crinkle paper and then the shipping box itself that the products go into. Because I thought to myself, oh, I could just like eliminate all packaging for my products and no crinkle paper for packages to the EU. But there's still the actual box that's being shipped out in has to comply. And I have to provide proof of compliance. So for example, anyone who sells into 8 EU countries has obligations in 8 countries: registration, volume reporting, cost contributions, and without their own establishment in the target country, the appointment of an authorized representative. I'm not doing all that. I am not doing all that. So what does this mean now? Like, I guess I just have to disable EU shipping for now until I see how this plays out. A lot of my EU shipping's already turned off because the EU introduced new tariffs, and certain countries are requiring DDP, which means it's delivered with the duties prepaid in advance. But Canada Post has no system for that other than to the US. They like just got a system for that to the US. They have no such system for the EU, so I can only ship to EU countries that allow DDU, the duties unpaid, and then the customer pays when they receive the package, you know? I can only ship to EU countries that allow DDU. So I'm already not shipping to a lot of EU countries, but I thought that would just be a temporary thing until Canada Post gets a system sorted. But now with this, I have no clue. Like, part of me is tempted to just keep shipping and see what happens. But also it's like, okay, maybe stuff will go through for now, but then as of that February deadline, these countries have to start imposing penalties to shippers who don't follow these rules. So there's, like, I shouldn't try to skirt the system, I don't think, you know? There's also another EU regulation I haven't done yet. I have to add some kind of button to my website. I haven't had time to look into it, but it's something kind of button that allows you to cancel your order or something. But I would have to have that on my website if I ship to the EU. There's like all these hoops and hurdles just to ship to the EU. Like, where these are just all coming up all at once. Thank goodness the UK is not part of the EU right now. I know there's a bunch of controversy around that, but luckily my UK customers are not affected by this, and they are the European country I ship to the most, is the UK. So at least I have that saving grace, but what about everywhere else in the EU? Like, and just scrolling Instagram, all I see is other artists being like, disabling shipping to EU, disabling shipping. Like, that's my entire Instagram feed. That's actually how I found out about this. I had no clue this was coming into effect. So I guess I'm turning off EU shipping today in its entirety. Anyway, my breakfast burritos are in the air fryer and I think they're done. I gotta go eat those before they get cold. Now, I want to make a gift for our friend Peter because he's the one we're staying with in Vancouver, and so I just want to give him like a host gift, you know? I was thinking of using the apparel printer to make a shirt and or an apron. He does like to cook, and I do have some apron blanks, so I got him to send me pictures, like his favorite pictures of his dog. Didn't say why, but it's already suspicious that I'm asking, but I needed some. I just have to edit them to be like certain shapes. I don't think I want to play around with halftones. I could, I guess, but I don't have time for that. I just want to kind of combine the photos somehow, print out DTF transfer, slap it on. Okay, looks like I have two options. I do have a natural canvas colored one in the kitchen that I use, and I thought, oh, maybe I could just wash it and use that. I've only used it a couple times, okay? But I was looking at it. There's actually paint on it because I was wearing it for a while painting the main floor. So that's a no-go. But this one's actually pretty nice. This black one. Oh, the white one. Wait, the white one might be the exact same blank, just different color. Although I feel like black is the better choice. And his dog is white, so it'll show up better on that. And I can even pepper in some embroidery. That's what I'm debating, like plan out where the transfers are going to go, or even just like press the transfers, then add in some like one-off embroidery things here and there, like just simple things that are not going to require a bunch of test digitizing, like simple shapes or like a word, something like that. So we've got this, 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 and this. This would be an easy cutout, as with this, although we're missing a bit of his paw. And then this is pretty tight. I could maybe like round out the corners or something, or scalloped edge. This would be nice to keep some of the tree in there and the ball. So again, just maybe like a shaped edge cut out. Same with this one. We got to keep a bit of the rainbow in there. Just got to find a creative way to combine them. And then I'll have to take a break from that at some point to pack orders. And I have to make a bunch of, or at least like four or five Facebook reels before I go. Because like my posting deadline for this month is going to fall on the weekend, or like the day, either the day before we get back or the day we get back. So I need like a bunch of reels ready to go. Am I going to get any shop prep done today? I don't know. Maybe not. This would be so cute on the pocket if we have the paws on the front part of the pocket and then the body going in. I want to extend the body down so that I can press it further into the pocket and just maybe tweak some colors because we've got quite a bit of lighting variation. Okay, there we have it. And some kind of scalloped border maybe for one of these. Should this be oval instead of circle? I don't know. For these photos, they are named as follows: close-up, autumn, cryptid, ally. Literally took a paw off Google to see if I can make something work here. Okay, there it is. It's a little funky, but it works. At first I thought maybe I would just hide that paw behind another image, but I might just print them all out separately. Okay, here's what I've got. Let's give it a try. Let's go! I love a little impromptu project like this. It's just maybe not the perfect day for it, but whatever. I printed off the deco bits twice because I just wasn't sure if some of this was too big, especially like the larger objects. The sparkles are probably fine, but also maybe I want twice as many sparkles. I don't know. It'd be fun to add some embroidered details, like all these sparkles could have been embroidery instead. Bit of a mixed media thing, if you will, but there's just not time for that. And yeah, the paws, I'm gonna have to cut the tops off so that it's completely flat to match the flatness of the top of the pocket. Ball, like should the ball be by the ball? picture. I do new rainbow by the rainbow picture, perhaps. It's really big. I'll have to heat press it section by section. Everything's taped on. This is looking so crisp, especially the digital bits. Ooh. Ooh. That's so cute. And here's me holding it up. It's noisy because I'm printing more transfers. I'm printing some froggies just to get some use out of the printer before we're away for the weekend. I forgot about order packing. Go, go, go! Oh god, I forgot I restocked the coloring books. I haven't signed a single one yet. Go, go, go! I need 7 copies to fulfill today's orders. Signature color may vary. Orders are packed, and now I have an order delivered to me to open. Jukebox. Actually, I have more I have to order from them. I was gonna place the order a couple days ago, but I didn't place it because the estimated delivery date was gonna be tomorrow, and that's the day we leave. Come on. Almost there. I have this upside down. Wait a minute. Maybe this is the top. Either way, it's still stuck. Oh, there we go. Such fancy boxes. It's the Froggy stickers. So there was the actual order, and then it came with 50 free frog stickers. That's how we ended up with Orange Frog in the first place, is he was the 50 free stickers. And then I ordered some more and got 50 free again. So I listed 100. They sold in no time. So there's this order with a free 50, and then there's another free 50 I have sitting around. So we'll have a lot of frog stickers is what I'm trying to say. I won't even unpack this right now. I'm just going to leave it in there. It's just more of the same. And today's order is going to qualify for another free 50 stickers, but I might make it a different one. I'm thinking that purple frog with the knife, the dagger. Another thing I couldn't order yesterday was thread, because that would risk coming on Friday. So on Monday when I'm back, I'll order the thread and the alpine tees, and then the stickers today. The one I'm ordering today is the water cup frog, because that one sold quite quickly during the Froggy collection. And there's the purple dagger frog. In hindsight, I wish I ordered more purple dagger frogs with the orange artist frogs. Like, that could have been the 50 freebie on that order, but I didn't think of it back then. I was just ordering the water cup ones, and I was like, oh, another 50 freebies. Like, do I really need more of the orange artist frog? No. Okay, let's take this off. And now I gotta post some reels. I'm hoping I can find at least 2 old ones that I can post, and then I can film a couple new ones. Well, I actually did record the apron making in vertical, so that can be one of the videos. Oh, I'm only 2 videos away. I'm 13 out of 15. Okay, that's more than I thought. But I'm still gonna post 1 extra as a just in case. So I do wanna upload 3 more. Maybe I should post a cat video. I love this one. I'll sing the audio for you. It says, "You were my baby. It started when we were younger. You were mine, my boo." My babies. Okay, I posted the cat one and then a couple oldies from like 5 years ago. I'm just short on time. Hey, it fulfills the requirements for this 3-month program, so I'm doing it. I ended up posting one more video for on the 16th of Kiki pulling markers out of the Copa case. That way I've just got my bases fully covered. I've posted the 15 required videos plus 2 extras as a buffer. And now, ideally I would have also designed the washi tape today. There's no time for that. I can do it when I'm back. Possibly during the shop update. Like, I'm hoping there are a few tasks I can do after the update goes live, because it'll be a lot of apparel. So I'm going to be waiting on Christian to make apparel for the first couple days. Like, I can still pack some things as he makes them, and some orders won't have apparel. But, you know, the first couple days won't be too crazy in terms of order packing for me. So I could get a couple tasks done. Like, I need to film and edit my other X-Tool video once I'm back. But I've already got a big list of stuff I want to do on Monday, the day we get back. Like, some of the prep stuff is just a non-negotiable, like taking photos, editing them, getting the listings up, and all the associated spreadsheet stuff. And that's actually going to be a huge job for the apparel, because there are just so many variants to add. And then I need like mock-up photos for every single one, and then I've got some concrete photos for some of the designs. But to show all the color variants and stuff, I have to make photos. So like every hoodie color, every crew neck color, every zip color, every t-shirt color, like all of them are getting new things added. The sleeve design will be on all sweatshirts, and then the 2 chest designs will be on everything except zips. So that's so many new SKUs and listings and stuff, plus like mapping the materials in Material Manager to make sure the inventory is tracked properly. It's going to be huge. Ooh, I gotta check in for my flight, like right now. The flight's at 4:15 tomorrow, and it's 4:17 right now, so I should be able to check in. I didn't want to pay for seat selection, and so it put us at complete opposite ends of the plane. Seat 31E, so at the back, and then 11B. That's because we're flying with Flair, and I don't want to pay for the seat selection, so just put us wherever. It's a short flight. It's like hour 15. We'll be fine if we're not sitting together. They also charge for carry-ons, so we've opted to share one carry-on and then just personal items. So we'll be a little squished in terms of space, but I don't want to pay for the for 2 bags. Even the big airlines are starting to charge for carry-ons if you go with their basic economy tickets. It's stupid. It's so much money too. Now, I don't plan to do any packing today. I'm hoping I could just do it all tomorrow morning. Any kind of prep. Shower, shave, pack all my little miniatures, like shampoos and things, refill my little mini containers to take, figure out what I'm wearing. Okay, I think now I can get back to the B grades. I'll work on that until supper time, and then we'll watch Big Brother whilst we eat, and then I'll come back down here after. Keep going till bedtime, basically. Make the most use of my time. This one was with the B grades, but it's not actually a B grade item. It's just something we don't offer, this combination of colors, because the fall florals is not typically available on black. I think we've had one other like this in the past. So this is a 2XL, and it's on the Bella canvas, discontinued, super soft blanks. Nothing wrong with it, just that's not an option we offer. It looks good though. You just can't see the stem because it blends in a lot, but the rest of it looks pretty good. Oh, he also used shiny black, I think. It's like shiny black stem and then matte everywhere else. But honestly, that shine helps it pop up a little bit.
Look what I pulled this morning on my iPad. So I'm trading it over to the main. Hell yeah. That's my second oak now. That's what I was chasing. I now have 2 oaks. Stupid iPad also pulled a rare candy, the gold rare candy. Ugh, my main does not have one. And it's not a tradable card, so it's staying on the iPad. War is over.
It's Friday morning, by the way. Just thought I would show you what I'm packing for clothes. So, for today, I've got some black pants and my Kiki Midna pocket tee. And then for tomorrow, a dress. And then for Sunday, the B shirt with some shorts. And then for Monday, our travel day back, I've got this plain t-shirt, and I'll wear these pants again. My pajamas, a sweater, and a swimsuit. and my underwear, which I'm not showing you perverts. Now I gotta do my hair and makeup before I can continue packing. Although I have started, I've been filling up little travel size containers. And then I have this dry shampoo. It's just powder instead of an aerosol. And this is my deodorant. It's in here because I have a gel deodorant now, so it needs to go in the baggie, but this isn't gonna fit. It's technically small enough. It's 96 grams, so it's under the 100 gram limit, but it'll fill up the whole bag. And how do I apply it, you might ask? Just squirt a little along the edge. That's what I did when I was visiting my sister. What is that? Is that a stain or is that just from my hair? That was here. Okay, I think I have mostly everything in here. I'm not gonna bring my big toiletry bag because there's not really room for it, and a lot of my toiletries have to go in this baggie, which is gonna go in my personal item just so I can take it out easier for security. So just the makeup bag in here with a few extra things stuffed in it, and like a toothbrush, combs, brushes, dry shampoo. I'm gonna put my curling iron right here. Hi. And then Christian's got some stuff on this half, and the apron is on that side. Lint roller. The sweater I'm gonna wear because I'm often cold on airplanes. And then it's just less bulk in the carry-on. The Kindle's gonna be the only entertainment I bring, although I might download a movie or something on my phone. We'll see. As I said, short flight, but there is the time in the airport to kill as well, so we'll see. My second phone, because Pokemon. But I'm not bringing the third phone or the iPad. And my earbuds. And then probably my small pink water bottle. I need to go wash that though. I'm gonna have a pair of sunglasses downstairs. I'm gonna try to bring just one pair of shoes. I was gonna wear my chunky brown sandals, kind of like platforms. And those would not go in the suitcase because they're big and heavy. I'd wear them, but I don't actually know if that's what I want to go with because I'm not bringing my brown purse. So it's not gonna match my purse. I'm gonna have to bring a really small one or a big purse that is the personal item, which actually maybe is what I'm gonna do because I don't have that much stuff to bring. Anyway, I was thinking of bringing my bigger purse. It's black and it's nice and roomy for this kind of thing. But then I don't really want to wear my brown shoes. Oh, jewelry. I'm just gonna wear one set of everything and just wear that all weekend, although I didn't put it on yet, so I need to do that. But let me look at the shoes. See, I have a pair of black platform type shoes, but they rub my feet. Like they're good for shorter term, or if I'm wearing like nylons or socks or something, then it's okay, but these give me blisters. No, I'm overthinking it. The purse doesn't have to match the shoes. Let's go with that. Whoa. And then I gotta water plants and prep the cat stuff. Look at this comfy little spot your daddy made for you. Here. We washed the cover on the bed that Minna liked so much during her recovery. And he thought, let's put it out for her again, but cover it with a blanket so it stays clean. She likes it. And he made a couple tents for you. Wow. This one doesn't hang all the way to the ground. Christian, the tent's not long enough. It doesn't hang to the ground.
I know.
She's trying to go in it, but it's not working. Because usually the green blanket's the tent. Oh, that's so sad. No. You have to fix it. That's her favorite spot.
Should get some spot down there.
The blanket's not as big. Now she's in the upper part. Relocating the liquids. We're at the airport, through security. Okay. You guys, it's Pookie. We just picked up some candies from this place. I got these. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Sorry, another one for the Twitch watchers. You know I love my Score Blizzards. This is a Score bar. Maybe I should get it. To show you, of course. I got some Manchu Wok. I never see Manchu Wok anymore. I used to have it all the time in Medicine Hat. The only thing is these noodles are really plain. I used to always get sweet and sour on them, but they don't have it here. It's looking better as I combine. I was too embarrassed to wear my babe bib in public. Now look at me. And that's oily too. And this was a stain. I'm covered. I washed it. It looks so much better now. I got to board first since I paid for a bag. That's how they do it here. So Christian's still waiting. And he's at the back. I'm row 11. Hello. It's the puppy from the apron. Bring it over.
Really pay him a lot and like really take him. And I guess the ham fighter like big pitch to him was like really well for him. And it's just like, man.
He's so sad. Your dad went to grab some more stuff. And Christian went with. I stayed behind to get ready. Oh, poor baby. Poor 12-year-old baby. When we went out to eat lunch, it was hair wet, pimple patches on. My hair was curled at one point, but I just got too sweaty. The very last minute, I was like, wait, I didn't make the dip. So I had to go get the ingredients, even though we were already at the grocery store earlier.
For the Halloween costume the next day. Well, yeah. I just number 0 it. Yeah.
Wait. Later. I call Midna Dark Vader because Vader's a dilute tortie and Midna's a tortie, so Midna's a Dark Vader.
Oh my god.
Right? Yeah, that's where you showed me last time, right?
Yeah.
Very clearly AI comp doesn't like sit together. I'm like,
Hey, you're not in frame. No one saw your nipple.
Let's do a new one. Let's go.
New one.
Oh no, you can crawl around it, but like not in a.
Okay, it's now Monday. We just got back to Calgary today. The trip was really good. I didn't end up filming much while I was there because I was just busy chatting with friends and catching up. So Saturday was the party and I made my dip for the party, kind of thought of it last minute and just went and got ingredients for it. And that was the day where it was like mostly everyone there. So that was a good time. I got to see my friend's new place. Both the party host and the friend who we were staying with, they both live in like the same complex. And so you just take like 40 paces and you're at the next person's house. It was quite neat. So when the night was done, I could just walk back, you know? And then Sunday, we met up with some friends. We went to the Port Moody Brewery area because there's also like a park and it's near the water. So we did a little bit of brewery stuff and got some food and also just chilled in the grassy area chatting. And we spent like the whole afternoon there. And then we got some food and ice cream to go, went back to Peter's place and watched Project Hail Mary. I loved it. I had no idea that Rocky was even a character. Like, I knew nothing about it going in. I hadn't even seen the trailer. So, yeah, I loved it. And then we left in the morning, this morning, and our flight was delayed about 40 minutes. We got back to the house around 3 o'clock local time because we also lost an hour on the time change. And I've been monitoring the Big Brother live feeds hard because I was like, is Diamond Power Veto gonna be used? Wah. And then the feeds were down during the flight and came back on just like a few minutes after we landed, because I pulled it up immediately and I'm like, oh, they're not back yet. And then they did come back. I'm so obsessed this season. I'm obsessed. But yeah, we got back at 3 and I didn't cancel today's mail pickup because I was like, oh, we'll be home in time to pack orders. It ended up being a little bit tight after that flight delay plus time change. So we did get the orders all done, but we finished at about 4:30. Technically the mail pickup can happen as early as 4, but usually they come after 5 o'clock. And thankfully that was the case today too. So we got the orders done in time. And then we went out and picked up some food, came back and watched the episode of Big Brother that we missed yesterday, and we're pretty much caught up to now. I was just at the computer. I ordered the t-shirt blanks. I ordered the thread. That's great. And I was going to keep working and do like spreadsheet things for the shop update, have all the new apparel variants laid out, but my arms are on freaking fire. I woke up around 3 a.m. this morning and I could hardly fall back asleep because my forearms are on fire and up to my thumbs. And so I took some Advil and eventually did manage to fall back asleep, but they still hurt so bad. Like, not as bad as it was in the middle of the night. It was kind of mild, you know, as the Advil was doing its thing, and I took another Advil later in the morning. But now they're just on fire again, especially my right arm, because I was just at the computer. So anything using my thumbs are, I mean, almost any arm thing irritates it, but especially using the thumb. And so I have one of those, let me just show you. This is my computer mouse, so it's, you know, even though I'm using my fingers, not my thumb, the thumb is bracing it, and it just, I spent like 15 minutes maybe on the computer ordering that stuff, and now my arm hurts so bad. Like, I actually want to whimper. It hurts that bad. So I'm definitely going to take some more Advil, but am I going to be able to do anything? I have so much computer work left to do for the shop update, because today's Monday. I've got like Tuesday, Wednesday to get my stuff done, and then boom, it's Thursday. But also tomorrow I gotta like film and edit an X-Tool video. Gotta edit this vlog. How am I gonna do any of the editing when my arms are on fire? Maybe they'll just be better by tomorrow morning. I don't know. But I think for the rest of tonight, I can't really do anything. Oh, and this is different than my usual forearm pain, because my forearms are easily irritated like this. I've had other similar nerve pain in the past a lot, but it's usually kind of like the back radiating from my elbow. Like, I think it's a tennis elbow thing, kind of more towards the pinky area. This is the opposite side by the thumb. Also, the score bar went uneaten. It sat in my purse all weekend. Maybe I'll eat it tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll wait till I'm in the mood for it, and then it'll be extra good. It's now Tuesday. It might not look like it because I'm wearing the same sweater as yesterday. And a similar looking shirt, but it's now Tuesday. And I've decided that I'm just going to push back the sponsored video a little bit. I don't have a hard upload date it needs to be uploaded by, just end of August. So I'm going to push it back and work on it on the weekend, I think. Just because there's not enough time to do all the shop prep otherwise. So first thing this morning, I'm going to edit as much of this vlog as possible. At least get in like a couple hours of editing. And then get cracking on the rest of what I have to do. I'd like to take product photos today. And also start on the product spreadsheet. Will my arms be able to handle it? I don't know. Should I be holding this camera right now? Probably not. I should have it on a tripod. My arms still hurt, but they feel a lot better this morning. Like, I haven't even taken any ibuprofen yet, and they don't hurt that bad. Although once I start working, it'll hurt more, of course. But I'm hoping at that point, the ibuprofen can handle it. I don't know. Like, stuff has to get done, okay? I have to work through it. I can't rest forever. I did rest last night, which was great, but now there's work to be done. It's now 1:38 p.m. I got the vlog fully edited up until this point. Woohoo! And it's already an hour long, so I need to stop filming. I just want to quickly mention those 50% tariffs are still scheduled to go in effect tomorrow. I'm really hoping they can come to a deal today, but if not, certain products are going to have a price jump. And I was on Zonos seeing which of my products would be affected, because I tried looking at a list when these tariffs were first introduced, but it was a huge, like 18-page document, but I couldn't find certain products on it, so I wasn't sure if my things would be affected, but they are. So 2 of my made in Canada items are still tariff free, being the art prints and the bookmarks. Those are still 0%. But then my notepads, planner pads, die cut stickers, and sticker sheets are affected by this 50%, and it's 50% on top of the existing tariffs. So it's really freaking high, and it's going to make the products cost nearly double what they normally should cost for the US. This only impacts US customers. Luckily, all the new stuff dropping for this shop update is exempt from that. They have other tariffs on them, of course, but not this 50%. So that really sucks, and we'll see where this all goes. I haven't added those tariffs to the products yet because I'm trying to wait till tomorrow to see if they actually fully go through, because it's going to require some tweaking on the back end, because I made just like a flat 30%, because now all the products have different tariff rates again. So I was like, screw it, I'm doing a flat 30% for the US, but these are just so high where it's like 66%. So I'm going to have to go in and manually change the pricing on a lot of items. And I'm just holding off in case I don't have to, but I'll look at that tomorrow. So many things going on. Between the EU and the US, I'm at my wit's end. Anyway, I gotta go eat. It's nearly 2 o'clock and I haven't eaten a damn thing today. Gonna have my lunch break. Then I'm just gonna do like product photography. It is stream night, so maybe I can like edit the photos and sign some coloring books on stream. I don't know. Well, thanks for watching, and thanks in advance to anyone who grabs anything from the shop update. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And they have glitter inside. Whee! Kind of like a snow globe. So there's this one, Gazebo Cats, Shady Shamrocks, Froggy Chaos, and Forest Cuddles. So 4 different designs. You can get them individually or as a bundle. Now I don't know if I'm ever going to make these again because I wasn't super happy with the quality. They're still fine,